Live by any chance? Let's see. I hope I'm live. Just wanna confirm if I'm live or not. And okay, let's go. Live हो रहा है कि नहीं? Stop streaming. Okay, I can see. Okay, I think I'm live. It says one waiting. Oh God, guys, am I live? Can you hear me by any chance? You know, just wanted to confirm that one. Okay, I'm live. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hey, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Saurabh Pol. Welcome to Pol Ki Bol. It is almost 11:44 p.m. today, tonight. I'm sorry, I'm a little late, but this is a topic which is very close to my heart. I really wanted to talk about this. Hi, Shrikant. Hi, Rohini. This is amazing. Um, अभी अभी मेरा काम खत्म हुआ है थोड़ा सा bit of a long day, but this is extremely important, right? And I want people to know about this. India right now has a huge challenge, and this challenge is related to entrance exams, which I think people are talking about it, but I think I just want to say this: India को motivation की नहीं, India को demotivation की ज़रूरत है थोड़ा सा, because I think our youth is being exploited. And let me tell you why and how, right? Our youth is completely being exploited, not by a single industry, but by a lot of factors. India में करोड़ों लोग every year they give entrance exams, like crores of people, literally. Either they're studying for it or they're giving those exams. And the coaching industry right now, like the overall coaching industry in India, I was looking at some numbers. It is around $7.5 billion per year, which is 58,000 crore rupees. 58,000 crore rupees, right? Somewhere around 7.58 billion dollars. And that's not the best start. The best start is in 2028, which is just 3 years from now. That number is going to more than double. And that industry is going to go up to 18 to 19 billion dollars. So, which is more than 1 lakh crore, right? So this is an industry which clearly has found product market fit and way beyond that, both online, offline, everything, right? This is not a video where I'm going to demonize these coaching centers or these entrance exams also. I need to start with this, right? A basic thing. What is an entrance exam? An entrance exam, as the name suggests, is you need to give an exam to enter someplace. Usually, sometimes it's a job, sometimes it's an institution, or sometimes it's a training program, or it's a fellowship, or something or the other, right? But that is not what an entrance exam is in India. In India, an entrance exam is not a selection mechanism. It's a rejection mechanism. I've said this before, right? What it does is the simple reason being India के जो entrance exams है, like when lakhs of people are applying for say a few thousand seats, okay, if say 10 lakh people are applying for say the top 10,000 seats for engineering or something of that sort, right? How exactly are you going to select people out of those 10 lakh people, right? It's impossible. First you have to weed out people, and then take in like say around 40-50,000 people, and then you take them to the interview round and the next round and all. So the entrance exam portion of Indian entrances is nothing but how to reject people. Remember that much, right? And people have realized that by now. People have realized कि यार मेरा नहीं हुआ. That is what people say. And while things have changed in the sense that when we were coming up, right, like mera 10-15 saal pehle when it was there, you had one IIT, JEE and all of that. You had CAT, CET and all, and it was pretty straightforward. आपने entrance दे दिया, आपका rank आ गया, आप घुस गए. Now there are so many different things happening, right? You have JEE mains, advanced, and so on and so forth, and everything. CAT में भी उसके बाद आपका they started GDPI. After GDPI also they are now like अरे हम 10th 12th के भी marks देखेंगे आपका we will check ki what is your दुनिया भर का experience in life and all of that. And then of course there are 500 things that go into getting into a college nowadays. It was fairly simpler 10-15 years ago. It was fairly straightforward, right? Now the thing with entrance exams is I personally feel it is causing more bad than good in India. Now that doesn't mean that entrance exams need to go away. Absolutely not. I personally feel Indians in general, young Indians, especially people who are between the ages of 20 to 28, they are absolutely 18 to 28 for that matter. They are absolutely wasting their lives, if they are just giving entrance exam after entrance exam after entrance exam after entrance exam. Please, if you are one person who is doing that, or if you are one person who has family members or friends who is doing that, you need to go and have a chat with that person. You need to really talk to them and be like, guys, कि भाई तू क्या कर रहा है? Okay, I see so many people who are just like, क्या कर रहा है लाइफ में? एंट्रेंस एग्जाम दे रहा हूँ. अरे वो नहीं होता. एंट्रेंस एग्जाम देना मतलब ओके, यू आर गिविंग इट, दैट्स कूल, दैट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ योर लाइफ. व्हाट आर यू डूइंग इन लाइफ? नहीं, मैं एंट्रेंस एग्जाम के लिए पढ़ रहा हूँ, मैं एंट्रेंस एग्जाम दे रहा हूँ. Like, guys, you need to understand that, you know entrance exams are something which may have a lot of consequences, but your life needs to be either you're studying, or you're working, or you have your own business or something, or you are raising a family, or you are taking care of people. You need to have an objective in life. An entrance exam is not an objective. Okay, आप फालतू मूवीज देख के, आप यूट्यूब मोटिवेशनल वीडियोस देख के, अपने दोस्तों को देख के, यू कांट टेक लाइफ डिसीजंस. Please understand, when you are young, okay, especially, that time is extremely important. That time is very important. Dude, I'm 31, I'm turning 32 soon, and I can't do half the things I used to do 10 years ago. You just don't have the energy, you don't have the time, okay, and you have 7,000 responsibilities, okay. And abhi tak to matlab, I still feel I'm fairly young, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is, please value your time when you are 18 to 28 and all, right? Like, वो बोलते हैं ना, वो दिन वापस नहीं आएंगे. Like, please do not take it in terms of nostalgia also, but also take it with a little bit of fear, because your time is valuable, and if you're going to give your time away just to pass some entrance exam, that is insane. Okay, now what I mean by that is, I'm not saying don't study for entrance exams, please do. That is how most people in our country succeed in a lot of ways, right? But please think through all these things, right? The One of the worst things that happen is, I see, like, maybe I was putting in tags, right? UPSC hashtag JW hashtag this hashtag that. I was checking hashtag, UPSC. It had 10 million channels are talking about it, or something of that sort. I was just like, what? Like, this, the amount of demand that is there for UPSC is crazy in a country with, like, what is the entrance this thing of UPSC? Is it like 0.2% or something? What percentage of people get into UPSC? 0.2%. JW, it is 2%. Okay, like, what the hell is going on over here? What the hell is going on over here? Like, see, if people don't get in because of an entrance exam, that's fine. That's the job of the entrance exam. Like, I'm tough. Screw you. तेरे से जम रहा है तो clear कर, नहीं हो रहा, नहीं होता, that's fine. My problem with the UPSC is, and which is, even the government has raised this issue, right? And a lot of others have raised this issue, is that if you don't clear the UPSC exam, where are those marks being counted? What about the time and everything that you have invested in a UPSC? Okay, the time, money, efforts, and everything that you have invested over the years, what happens to that? Where can you use those numbers in life? वो चले गए, वो आपके दिन, प्रॉब्लम वो हो जाता है. But if you're looking at, even like, okay, I'm not defending the CAT, which itself has 7,000 problems of its own, but if you're looking at an MBA entrance exam, I saw this कि यार अगर MBA के entrance exam में, if you don't get into IIM Ahmedabad, your life doesn't end, right? You get 98 percentile or 95 or 75 percentile also. There are colleges to take you, right? तुम घुस जाओगे MBA करने कहीं ना कहीं पे, आपकी लाइफ आगे बढ़ेगी. Guys, entrance exams are not an objective, they are a medium, okay, to achieve your objectives, okay. And if you're failing at some medium, that's okay, it doesn't mean you're failing at an objective. The problem with our country is, we have made entrance exam into, clear cut, like, objectives. Don't do that. And people, I see so many people in the comments saying कि यार मैं drop ले रहा हूँ. And dude, people in my life have also taken drops, right, for entrance prep and all of that, and that's fine, that's great. But everything has a limit. Like, I myself, when I was not getting a job back in 2014, because I wanted to get into an ad agency, I basically sat at home for 3 months, and 3, 4, 6 months मैं घर पे बैठा था जब तक मुझे जॉब नहीं मिला. But उस टाइम पे I was doing freelancing as well as preparing for my entrances, right? So I was like, मैं सिर्फ entrance के लिए पढ़ाई नहीं कर सकता. I'm sorry, it's not done. Most people think मैं बैठा रहूँगा, full focus करूँगा और हो जाएगा. Guys, like, I'm sorry to say this, and I am going to, demotivate a few people, but that's probably better for you than whatever the hell is going on. Probably you're not cut out for something, yeah? Not everyone's supposed to get into the IITs or the IIMs, or even become like an IS officer or an IFS or an IRS and all, right? सबसे नहीं होता वो. Now, if you have given an entrance exam twice or thrice, if it is not happening after that, what the hell are you doing? I know this is going to be very unpopular. I'm really sorry if I'm hurting people's sentiments, but I want someone to listen to this. And किसी एक बंदे ने भी सोच लिया ना यार मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ अपनी लाइफ में, you know, and even if they think after thinking about it, they still decide मैं नहीं वही entrance करूँगा. I'm okay with it, but I want you to sit and think for 2 seconds कि आप क्या कर रहे हो आपकी लाइफ में. You can't be sitting at home and 3 साल कुछ नहीं किया, सिर्फ entrance prep किया. Guys, those days never come back. That age never comes back. Please understand that. Respect yourself, respect your time. Okay. And you see, I see there is also another angle. Like we can't just keep blaming the kids in our society, right? Our elders are also like, अरे क्या कर रहा है, entrance exam दे, जा entrance exam दे, सरकारी नौकरी लगेगी तुझको and all of that. या फिर तू MBA कर ले या JEE कर ले, बेटा तू पढ़ाई कर लेगा ना, हो जाएगा. Guys, I have a very simple question. You and I like to play cricket. अगर हमने दिन का 14 घंटा क्रिकेट खेला, हम रोहित शर्मा बन जाएंगे क्या, या विराट कोहली बन जाएंगे क्या? Like, what the hell? I'm sorry I'm demotivating you, but I'm saying that there is a limit to which you are sacrificing your present for a future which may or may not be there. Okay? Always have backups in life is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? It's okay to fail. एब्सोल्युटली फाइन टू फेल. मैं तो बोलता हूँ इंडिया में फेलियर को सेलिब्रेट करना चाहिए कि या आई ट्राइड समथिंग, आई डिडंट गेट इट राइट, आई कुडंट डू इट, दैट्स फाइन. ओके, it's fine, I'm doing something else in life, it's okay. I'm as I said, don't look at the objectives, don't lose your objective, say sight, but you can't treat the medium as the objective is what I'm trying to tell you, right? Please do not take a drop for more than 1 year. ओके, मुद्दे पे आता हूँ मैं. डू नॉट टेक अ ड्रॉप फॉर मोर देन 1 year. आई डोंट केयर व्हाट एग्जाम यू आर डूइंग. घर पे अगर खाली बैठ के अगर आप पढ़ रहे हो, 1 साल में नहीं हो रहा है, यू गो डू अनदर जॉब, यू डू इंटर्नशिप, यू डू समथिंग, आई डोंट गिव अ डैम. बट वो करते करते आप आपका एंट्रेंस का पढ़ाई करो. ओके, वो करते करते आप आपका एंट्रेंस का पढ़ाई करो, और यू स्ट्रेट अप एक्सेप्टेड कि यार नहीं हो रहा है, आई नीड टू लुक एट समथिंग एल्स. Okay, you can't be wasting years and years and years of your life just because some कहीं MCQ में multiple choice questions में आपने गलती करी है. Okay, you can't keep doing that. अगर MCQ क्लियर हो गया, वो राउंड क्लियर हो गया, तो मैं इंटरव्यू जाने दे रहा हूँ and all of that. आप कितना साल करोगे? अगर आपको करना भी है तो करो, but do it while you're working. Okay, do it while you're working. See, I'll tell you why it is important, right? See, one day you will wake up and you will be like, oh God, I'm 26, 27 years old. I don't have any work experience because all I did was I gave entrance exams. Okay. And then there will be some 27-year-old who started working at the age of 22, 23, and they will be like 3 to 4 years of experience above you. Okay. वो याद रखो. Like, I don't know why in our country we keep underestimating the importance of work experience. I genuinely don't understand what's the problem. Like, why do we, like, okay, your first job is not going to give you 1 lakh a month, guys. I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You have to start from the bottom. Okay, you have to start from the bottom. आपको पहले के 2, 3, 4, 5 साल घिसना पड़ेगा, तब आप जाके ऊपर जाओगे. Okay, तब आप जाके ऊपर जाओगे. Yes, is it unfair that people who get from those big premier institutes, they kind of have an edge over you? Yeah, welcome to the real world. What are we going to do? What are we going to do about it, right? You have your own life, you have your own abilities. Do not judge your own self based on कि यार कोई एंट्रेंस आपका क्लियर हुआ है या नहीं हुआ है. आई एम बीइंग वेरी फ्रैंक, राइट? एंड मतलब मेरा आज कोई साइंटिफिक एजेंडा नहीं है आज के बातों का, बट इट इज एक्सट्रीमली इम्पॉर्टेंट बिकॉज दिस इज इम्पैक्टिंग आवर कंट्री यार. लाइक कितना लोग अनएम्प्लॉयड बैठा है. एंड डूड, इफ यू आर सिटिंग अनएम्प्लॉयड ना, द प्रॉब्लम इज कि आपका खाली दिमाग में गलत चीज़ें चलती है. Okay, so you are just hurting yourself, so don't do that. आप गवर्नमेंट जॉब करते हो, इतने लोग आते हैं. लाइक आई बी फ्रैंक, आई हैव नथिंग अगेंस्ट गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स. लाइक गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आई पर्सनली फील, because a strong bureaucracy is essential for any country to run. Okay, having said that, let me assure you, we are now no longer, our country is no longer going to hire the number of people in government jobs that it used to once hire. That I can promise you that much. Okay, it's just impossible. And वो एडवर्टाइज तो नहीं कर रहे हैं, बट धीरे धीरे दे आर reducing the number of people that they are hiring or employing for that matter. Please remember that those days are gone. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it is extremely important, right? There are millions of people who are in these entrance exams who are just like going on and on and on and on, and and most of the times you need to ask yourself, right? Are you doing something because your parents have asked you to do, or your friends are doing something? ईगो में ले लियो तुम, या फिर जस्ट भेड़ बकरी मेंटालिटी, राइट? कि आजू बाजू के लोग कर रहे तो मैं भी करूंगा. डोंट डू दिस टू योर सेल्फ. यू हैव योर ओन यूनिक टैलेंट्स. You have your own unique, what do you say, not just talent, also your wants and likes and dislikes. Yeah, guys, I like to consider myself a fairly smart individual, okay? But I'm in marketing because I like marketing. I figured it out very luckily in my life very early कि मैं marketing में जाऊंगा. आप मुझे finance में भेज दोगे ना, कंपनी डूब जाएगी, पहले बोल रहा हूँ. सो डज दैट मीन दैट आई एम एन इडियट अगर वो कंपनी डूब गई? नो, द मोरॉन हु पुट मी इन द फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट और इन द लीगल डिपार्टमेंट, वो गया बेटा, वो गया. ठीक है, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल यू. सो डज इट, सो योर पोजीशन इन लाइफ, योर सक्सेस इन लाइफ इन अ लॉट ऑफ वेज डिपेंड्स ऑन कि आप कहाँ आपके एबिलिटीज को डाल रहे हो. Don't waste your time on just entrance exams again and again unnecessarily. Okay. So someone's asking, are you replying to the comment section? Yes, please. If you have any questions, just put it on over there. Thank you so much for joining the stream. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're old, I like you. Thank you so much. Please react button दबाओ, मजा आता है. So because react करो, drop मत लो, guys. That is the most important part. And let me look at some other things. Yeah, what should I do? Usually the questions will be like, key, what exactly should I be doing if I'm wanting to give my entrance exams and all? मुझे job वॉब करना है. See, in a lot of ways what happens is कि you are doing any job, right? बाट लग जाता है जॉब करते करते. स्टार्टिंग में आपको टाइम ही नहीं मिलेगा एंट्रेंस पढ़ने के लिए. So आप करोगे कब? So you will have to find jobs for yourself around you, or you will have to do internships around you, or apprenticeships around you, or vocational trainings around you, okay, which will help you, honestly help you to build some skills. Guys, we are in 2025. This is the world of skills, okay? This is not the world of credentials anymore. Of course, credentials will matter till the end of time, but the relative importance of credentials is going down. Okay, please take advantage of the fact that you can build skills. They don't need to be always digital marketing or AI. They could be anything for that matter. Okay, another reason I personally feel entrance exams are such a huge problem in our country is, like, I personally feel like, okay, you will make, I don't want to get political, but we need to stop looking down upon blue collar work. अगर आपके घर पे कोई इलेक्ट्रिशियन आता है, अगर आपके घर पे कोई प्लम्बर आता है, ओके, या फिर कोई जैनिटर हो आपके कॉलोनी में, आपके ऑफिस में, या कहीं मॉल में आप जा रहे हो, we need to stop looking down upon those people. Okay, there is a very classist mentality. I will not get into caste wala again, but we still have a classist mentality in our country, right? कि अगर कोई perceived, if they are employed in a perceived low employment status job, we kind of look down upon people, which is why so many of our graduates are like, मैं मेरे को अगर 15,000 का काम दोगे ना, मैं वो नहीं करूँगा, मुझे ऑफिस में व्हाइट कॉलर बनना है. That is the problem. That is the problem. And we, unfortunately, our governments have failed, and successive governments have failed in honestly generating that kind of employment. And by generating employment, I don't mean government jobs, okay? It means creating an environment where private companies can, of all sizes, not just big private companies, they can create jobs at every level possible. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to tell you. That is extremely important, that we stop looking down upon people, right, who are not working in air conditioned environments with laptops and all. Like people like me, right? Like, laptop पे काम करता है, हीरो बन गया क्या? I hate the laptop class. Okay, like, I just I'm one of them. I don't hate myself, but I'm like, I hate the superiority complex that the laptop class in India has. The laptop class all over the world has a superiority complex, but in India, it is a very profound, it's a very stark difference, right? So that is something which is hurting us, and that is why many people are like, मैं ये सब नहीं करूँगा भाई, मैं entrance exam देते रहूँगा जिंदगी भर, मैं 30-32 का हो जाऊँगा. भाई क्या कर रहे हो? I personally feel the government should put a cap on the age at which a person can give entrance exams. I genuinely believe so. It's incredible. It's incredible. One very good example would be, like the chartered accountancy wala part, right? I know people who have become CAs in their first attempt, like bhayankar intelligent people, right? And of course, very hardworking, extremely hardworking. Bhai. So when your CA exams are there, right? उसके पहले articleship होता है, correct? until like a few years ago, those articleships were not even considered work experience, by the way. They were just considered, हाँ ये तो मतलब इंडेंचर ही है, कि मतलब हाँ ये तो करते ही है. And when I used to speak to those people who were doing those articleships, and you will see that the amount of work that these people do in articleships, भाई कुत्ता बना के काम करते हैं यार आर्टिकलशिप में. मतलब फ्री में काम करा रहे हैं, इधर कुत्ते ऐसे काम करा रहे हैं, रात के 2-2 बजे बच्चे घर आ रहे हैं while they are studying for चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी एग्जाम. वो तो वैसे भी इतना टफ एग्जाम है. And I just wouldn't believe it. I would look at my friends who are doing this and other people who I knew doing this. हमने कैसे कर रहे हैं यार ये लोग इतना. और आर्टिकलशिप में मिलता कितना है, कुछ तो 3-4-5 हज़ार रुपये, वो भी ज़्यादा बोल दिया मैंने, I don't know. I think now it must have changed. And in recent times I think some laws were passed saying कि your articleship will be considered experience, will be considered as actual work experience. And a few years ago it was not even considered that. It was considered ये तो internship articleship है, we don't even consider that as actual work experience. That's exploitation, man. What the hell? So many people I know, they were like, see, सबसे clear नहीं होता CA, okay? सबसे clear नहीं होता, and that's fine. Just because you can't clear an entrance exam doesn't mean you're a less of a person. CA clear नहीं हो रहा है, लोग आर्टिकलशिप पे आर्टिकलशिप कर रहे हैं, and करे जा रहे हैं. Ultimately CA clear हुआ नहीं, सालों साल चले गए, and their salaries haven't increased because they are on that stipend sort of a thing, and their work experience is also not counted. And suddenly, people are like about 25, 26, 27 years old, and they don't know what to do with their lives. मतलब they know, but now they are like, okay, जो भी मैंने effort मारा था वो तो चला गया. Because as someone put in the comment section, I think Rohini put, like, entrance exams are a winner take all game. It's crazy. That is what I want you guys to remember. Have backup plans, do things simultaneously. Don't treat your entrance exams as the objective. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ लाइफ में, एंट्रेंस एग्जाम कर रहा हूँ, ऐसे नहीं होता भाई. एंट्रेंस एग्जाम इज अ स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ योर लाइफ. Okay, you have to do 700 other things which are, or at least two other things which are important, right? Like, if you can go back in the video and see, you need to either be working somewhere, or raising a family, doing your own business, or you need to be a student. Guys, like, you need to do something which your 10-year-old future, your future, जो भी आपका वर्जन है 2035 वाला, वो देख के फील होना चाहिए कि हाँ भाई, आई वॉज डूइंग समथिंग बैक देन विच इज स्टिल हेल्पिंग मी. Correct. You should be doing life. Entrance exams is not life. Oh, by the way, if you think entrance exams are a problem only in India, हमारा ही देश ऐसा है, please आप जाके थोड़ा गूगल मार लो. Some of the world's oldest entrance exams are hundreds of years old. In fact, the UPSC version of China, okay, like, I should have researched a little more what it is called. You guys can Google it. The UPSC version of China, where their bureaucracy has been selecting people via entrance exams, has been going on for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. It is considered one of the most toughest entrance exams in the world. The Chinese entrance exam, their version of UPSC. ठीक है, वो मतलब आज स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ है, हमारा तो थोड़ा अभी रिसेंटली स्टार्ट हुआ बिकॉज ऑफ आवर यूनिक हिस्ट्री. But if you're going to look at the Chinese history, they have been, when they had even kings, when they had emperors, they used to have entrance exams 1,000 years ago, hundreds of years ago. और उसमें से they used to choose the best and the brightest. Okay. And okay, this is not funny, but it's like, it's insane, this thing. So there was this one dude back in China, like many 100 years ago, वो entrance पे entrance दे रहा है, उससे clear हुआ नहीं, वो बीमार पड़ गया, वो बीमारी से वापस आ गया, and he kind of got like some vision or something, and he revolted against the government with his ideas and everything. गाँव का exam, fuck, I was right, I should have said it, thanks Akshat. So वो बंदा पागल शागल हो गया, उसको कुछ तो vision आ गया, and he led a revolution against the government. I think it was, I don't know, like the yellow revolution or something. I'm sorry, I should have done more but research. But वो अब रिसर्च करो, वो बंदा उस वक्त का यूपीएससी हजारों साल, 100 साल 500 साल पहले का यूपीएससी क्लियर नहीं हुआ उससे, वो पागल हो गया, चाइना में रिवोल्ट कर लिया. मतलब so entrance exams are not a problem only in India, they are a problem elsewhere also. Okay, but you are responsible for your own life, so please take things, with some responsibility. And I beg of you, फालतू के drops मत लिया करो. Okay, please. Okay, have backups. Now I'll take some questions and comments. Shrikant, waiting for this eagerly notification turned on specifically. Thank you, Shrikant. Folks, please turn on your notifications for the channel, because I can go live anytime. हाँ, मैं ऐसा मेरे काम के ऊपर dependent है, and I'm very indisciplined that way. So please put if you want to participate in the lives, I do Q&A. Rohini is like, yes, okay, she can hear me. Tejas is like, what about CUET? I don't know what that is, Tejas. I'm sorry. Akshat is like, working on my business as a side, giving entrance exam, monthly earning 30,000. Fantastic. Fantastic, Akshat. आपका जो realize what Akshat is doing, if whatever he's saying is true, which I hope it is, अगर वो साइड में बिजनेस कर रहा है, उनको इनकम आ रहा है, उनको एक्सपीरियंस आ रहा है, उनको लाइफ एक्सपीरियंस भी आ रहा है अदर देन वर्क एक्सपीरियंस. सो टुमारो इफ हिज एंट्रेंस एग्जाम्स डोंट वर्क आउट, ओके, ही कैन एक्चुअली बी लाइक, ओके, स्क्रू इट, मुझे धंधा करना आता है, मुझे मुझे मतलब फैक्ट्री में काम करना आता है, या कुछ भी कर रहे हैं. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज बिजनेस. आई थिंक इट्स क्लोथिंग बिजनेस और समथिंग इन लुधियाना. सो व्हाटएवर बिजनेस दैट ही इज डूइंग, he can either work for someone who has a better setup, or he can expand upon his own, or he can just go to a company and be like, hey, I want to work for you, and they will be, what experience do you have? And like, I had my own business, this is what I did, I know how to run things, by the way. So any owner, any manager will be like, इसको काम आता है, ये साले ने धंधा किया है. सो एंड बाकी का टाइम क्या कर रहे थे, मैं एंट्रेंस दे रहा था, नहीं हुआ, कोई बात नहीं बेटा, काम आता है ना, आ जाओ. And then you can also say, by the way, I was earning 30,000 a month doing that, so can you at least give me 40-50,000, like give me some respect, you know, like some money also. So किसी मुंह से वो पैसे भी मांग सकता है वो आदमी. So please don't waste your time, right? And see how tactically they have done it, right? Ajay is like, are you replying? Yes, yes, boss, I am. Adit Joshi, hello. Himanshu is like, I'm stuck in CA, can you suggest me other alternatives? It's finance related, Himanshu, but probably a CFA, I guess. I would request others who have more knowledge than me to chime in the comment section, because a CFA is also something which, you know, if you clear CFA 1, CFA 2, at least it lends to your profile. See, again, Himanshu, a chartered accountancy exam जो होता है, as Rohini mentioned, it's a winner takes all exam. आपसे clear हुआ तो हुआ, अगर नहीं हुआ आपसे clear तो आप क्या करोगे? Okay. I mean, please correct me if I'm wrong. Is the articleship that is happening during those 3 phases of the CA exam, is it now like considered work experience or not? Right? And guys, okay, before you start anything, right, you need to be like, okay, एक example है. आपको एक दोस्त से मिलना है, 3 दोपहर के 1 बजे लंच के लिए मिलना है. आप चले गए लंच के लिए मिलने, आप पहुंच गए 12:45, 1 बज गया, सवा 1 बज गया, आप फ़ोन कर रहे हो, कहाँ है भाई? बोलता आ रहा हूँ, आ रहा हूँ. 1:30 बज गया, दोस्त को फ़ोन करो, आ रहा हूँ, आ रहा हूँ. उसको तुम बैठे हो, वेटर आके बोल रहा है कि खाली बैठने आएगा, यू ऑर्डर समथिंग एंड यू आर सिटिंग, लाइक भाई कब आएगा मेरा दोस्त? 1 बज जाता है, मतलब 1 का 2 बज जाता है एंड द फ्रेंड इज स्टिल नॉट देयर, वो फ़ोन उठाना बंद कर देता है एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, यू नो समथिंग्स क्लियरली रॉन्ग. बाय 2:30 यू विल लीव, राइट? मतलब आफ्टर लाइक 2:30, 1-1.5 घंटा बिठा के आपको ह्यूमिलिएट करके, अगर आपने दोस्त ने गलती से भी किया हो, you will leave that place, right? Because you are like, I value my time, and you know that there is a limit to everything. So I am requesting each one of you to enforce limits in your life, and to go beforehand, before you jump into anything, you should know, I have a stop loss, that I will only do this till this time or this while. After that, I cannot continue doing this because it doesn't align with my long term life plan. Okay, so that is, I mean, I don't know if you like the example, but मेरे दिमाग में है तो ये करो. So yeah, Shrikant is like, man, really love you as big brother. Every time I watch your video, you open my eyes some way or the other. Thank you, Shrikant. I'm so happy you gain value out of my experiences, because folks, मैंने इतनी गलतियाँ की है. I'm such an idiot, right? I don't want you to make those mistakes, right? So, and also I've seen other people make mistakes, right? And हमारे टाइम पे नहीं था यार इतना सब कि कोई आके ज्ञान दे रहा है हमको. So I mean, I know, I mean, gyan can get overwhelming at times, but learn from other people's mistakes. Don't keep making your own mistakes in life. Learn from other people's mistakes. GK is like, how I find my specialization. I don't know what that means. But I think, I don't know that. Slevin, hi Slevin. CA final में 2 years plus waste किया, plus 3 years का internship, would not recommend to anyone. As I was saying, winner takes all, and have backups, folks. Have backups, and remember, articleships don't pay well. तुम एक जगह पे अगर आप जा रहे हो किसी finance role में कहीं जा रहे हो, as a young 21-22-year-old, you know, you're a BCom BAF guy, whatever you are, you enter over there, BMS finance, whatever, and you enter the workforce, वो आपको exploit करेंगे, बोलेंगे 10-12 हज़ार पे काम कर, साले 15 पे काम कर, and all of that. बट अगर आप 3 साल काम करोगे और वो 3 साल में 1 या 2 बार भी आपने जंप मार लिया ना, आप 30,000 पे ऐसे आ जाओगे. करेक्ट? यू विल नो व्हेन टू जंप एंड हाउ टू जंप एंड ऑल. Your base will also be low, right? So, but if you're just doing an articleship, what exactly are you earning in that, right? So I'm not saying articleships are bad. I'm not saying internships are bad. In fact, मेरे हर वीडियो में मैं internship करता रहता हूँ. But everything has its time and place, right? You need to have backups. You need to know what exactly works for you and what doesn't. But कभी अगर आपका clear हो गया CA तो वो भी तो करना है. तो you have to have that कि हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है तो कोई बात नहीं, चलो. इमोशनल नहीं होना इन चीज़ों में. डोंट बी इमोशनल इन दीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, राइट? कि नहीं यार, मैंने अपने दोस्तों को बोला था मैं सीए कर रहा हूँ, अगर मैंने क्विट कर दिया दे लाफ एट मी. लेट देम फकिंग लाफ एट यू. हु गिव्स अ शिट? इट्स योर लाइफ. It's your life. As long as you and your parents are sorted, more or less, I think it should be fine. And if your friend laughs at you because you failed at something, they're not your friend. Remember that much. Okay. Ajay Soni is like, I think 1-2 years should be enough. If you're able to crack, then it's good. Otherwise, review your decision. Completely agree. 1-2 साल is max, but 1-2 साल मतलब I'm saying don't take a drop more than 1 year. भाई दिमाग है ना रस्ट पड़ जाता है. You will get rusted if you have that much time that you're spending doing nothing. Folks, if you have any more questions, please put it. I'm taking questions related to today's topic. So yeah, Tejas is like, CUET, I don't understand and all of that. Bro, yeah, Ajay is like, bro, I'm your earliest subscriber, like you are in double digits. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Akshat Singh is like, I wasted my 2 years in government exams and wasted my one in MBA entrance. I'm working on my business, earning pretty good. Congrats, Akshat. I'm sure even the government exams and the MBA entrance exams that you gave, I think you learned quite a bit from them also, right? Let's not discount that. Guys, remember your entrance exams are aptitude tests. Okay? They are aptitude tests at the end of the day, and their intelligence is comes in many forms. Okay? Just because someone cannot clear an entrance exam doesn't mean they're not stupid. Please, I beg of you. Okay? Please remember that much. इंडिया में क्या है ना, आई पर्सनली फील इवन आवर पेरेंट्स का जनरेशन लैक्स मेच्योरिटी. आई नो इट इज़ वेरी politically incorrect and culturally divisive in India when someone criticizes parents. But I personally feel there is a lot of pressure that parents put on their kids without realizing how much they are doing it. I think parents also need to take some responsibility because करना इतना भी नहीं होता, क्या कर रहे हो करके ये जो फालतू का प्रेशर डालते हैं, इनको लगता है ये मोटिवेट कर रहे हैं. दे आर लाइक, नहीं इतना तो मैं बोलूँगा, मैंने इतना मेहनत किया है, ये भी करना चाहिए. सो I personally feel these are counterproductive things which for some reason is considered amazing in India. कि देखो देखो हम इसको करके करा रहे हैं. मतलब I don't know how that works. You will only perform well if you are personally motivated. Let me be very frank. Yeah, otherwise you won't. I mean, you can, but you won't enjoy life. That's for sure. Yeah. Other than that, okay, yeah. Yeah, Ajay Soni is like, I think PG owners are winners. I completely agree. PG owners are winners because, see, understand, there are so many people. I know people who were in Navi Mumbai, by the way. Navi Mumbai is such a beautiful place, amazing, शांति वाला जगह है. वो छोड़ वोड़ के पब्लिक दिल्ली एनसीआर में भाग गया, क्या यूपीएससी प्रेप करेंगे. बोला, ठीक है यार, मतलब आई न्यू दैट गाय बट आई वाज लाइक ऑल द बेस्ट, आई होप यू डू. I've never heard from that guy again before, by the way. I hope he's fine. But वो यूपीएससी प्रेप करने के लिए दिल्ली विल्ली जा रहा है यार वहाँ पे. And I'm like, man, such a young guy. He's preparing and he's just like, and उसका नहीं हुआ था, एक दो बार ट्राई किया था, but he was still trying. I was like, good for you, but yeah, you need to have something going on the side while you do these things. And but if you don't, then give it for 1.5 years, 2 years at max, and then leave. Like, it's not happening. It's cool. You can do many other things in life, right? And guys, please remember, I'm not someone who's against entrance exams. Again, when I was young, when by young I mean a kid, मैं 6th स्टैंडर्ड में 10 साल की उम्र थी मेरी. देर इज दिस कॉमिक, नॉट कॉमिक, देर इज दिस डाइजेस्ट, इट्स कॉल्ड competition success review, CSR. Now, I don't know how many of you know about competition success review. I think it was used quite a bit before the internet became a big thing. So competition success review is something which literally was कि जो भी entrance exams के लिए पढ़ रहा है वो competition success review पढ़ेगा. मैं जब 10 साल का था, मेरे पेरेंट्स ने मुझे competition success review का सब्सक्रिप्शन खरीद के दिया था. ओके, टिल डेट आई लाइक करंट अफेयर्स एंड ऑल probably because of competition success review. Now that doesn't mean I was a बचपन में मैं नर्डी वर्डी था, नहीं, वो तो था, बट आई वाज आल्सो लाइक मुझे चंपक पढ़ना है, टिंकल पढ़ना है, जस्टिस लीग पढ़ना है. सो आई वाज स्टिल अ किड, राइट? बट आई आल्सो वाज लाइक competition success review. So even in my house, I have faced that pressure. एंट्रेंस एग्जाम करना है, क्या कर रहा है? 10 साल के बच्चों का एंट्रेंस एग्जाम दे रहा हूँ, मेरे को नीचे जाके बॉल फेंकना है यार एक दूसरे पे, मेरे को वो मजा आ रहा है लाइफ में. सो in India, I personally, I mean, I get where my parents are coming from, right? I get where my parents are coming from. I'm not blaming them. In fact, as I said, right, that CSR really helped me in life. But I kind of knew at one age, like, you know, at a certain age, UPSC वगैरह नहीं करना है, गवर्नमेंट के लिए नहीं करना है काम, मैं प्राइवेट में जाऊंगा, you know, that's fine. Probably because my father worked in government, so I didn't want to. I was like, that's fine, you know. So remember, there is pressure in this country for entrance exams, but you need to work around it, right? Your life, your responsibility. Remember, you know, you can't blame others always. आपको भी खुद के decisions लेने होंगे. So yeah, Abhishekt Munnagala, क्या नाम है यार? What do you think the future could be? I think it's going to be focused on the gig economy while upskilling instead of prepping for exams. नहीं यार, ये gig economy वगैरह ना, पहली चीज, it all sounds sexy, but I'll tell you the problem with the gig economy. आप एक freelancer बन जाते हो ना, you will be exploited by big corporations, okay? Gig economies, they work out at a certain level, but they don't work out for white collar, if you ask me, because gig economy मतलब वो आपको हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस वगैरह भी देना नहीं पड़ेगा उनको, ठीक है? तो वो आ जाएगा probably 10 years down the line and all. And also there is something also which people don't realize, man. There is something called as company culture, cohesion, team spirit. Okay, in white collar jobs उसके बिना कुछ नहीं होता. Okay, उसके बिना नहीं होता. I know most people in our country are, you know, they're IT people who don't know the C of cohesion, but it's fine. That's a different thing. You know, gig economy will be there, but it will be at a blue collar level. It will not be at a white collar level. I don't think so. I mean, there will be a rise in contractual workers, no doubt about it, even in white collar work, because with AI, the company will artificial intelligence. Companies won't have to hire as many people, right? I said that in my Kal Parso ka video. I've lost track. You know, people, they won't need to hire so many people permanently. So keeping that in mind, you know, there might be an increase, but not that much. Okay. Okay. Akshat is like, bro, if I'm working on my business and as a side, should I consider MBA after 4 years? Is it worth it? Thank you for awesome content. Highly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Akshat. Okay, Akshat, let me be very frank, right? MBA in India is not meant for businesses. I mean, you can obviously, you can improve yourself as a businessman, but it will not teach you how to do business. Okay, it will teach you concepts. It will give you a better theoretical base. It will give you amazing case studies and all, provided you go to a very good college. And it will give you that exposure and it will make you think like a high level administrator. It will bend your mind to a strategic degree, right? So that is what it will do. But if you really work at a business, you know, continue working at a business, I think you can still do those things. But हाँ, strategic जो news बोलता है, strategic NOUS, I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. That strategic news that you have, that it helps. MBA helps in that. But अगर आपको एकदम अच्छे कॉलेज में मिल रहा है ना, तो जाओ. Otherwise, I am not so sure. Because as I said, right, like आपको ओकेश कॉलेज से जाओगे, आपको पगार मतलब 40-50 हज़ार पर मंथ ही मिलेगा, फ्रैंकली. वो भी ज़्यादा बोल रहा हूँ मैं, फ्रैंकली. सो कीप दैट इन माइंड. Rohini is like, don't you think these entrance exams are like airdropping somebody to the top hierarchy of organizations, and that is making these more attractive and everyone should start at the same point? No, it doesn't work that way, Rohini. It's like you are saying, I get where you're coming from, but it's like saying कि सचिन तो 16 साल की उम्र में उसको पुश किया था इन द इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम. विराट कोहली अंडर 19 कैप्टन था, उसको अंडर 19 से उसको जल्दी से ऊपर डाल दिया. But Mahendra Singh Dhoni did not enter the Indian cricket team until he was 24. Correct. So everyone has their own journey, and whenever someone shows more promise, they are pushed ahead in the line, and that is what these entrance exams do. They push people ahead of the line. And you are saying ki should everyone have a same starting point? That entrance exam is that starting point, right? Which is what companies want to do. Companies in India have been complaining for the longest time कि ये जो college से तुम लोग निकलते हो, तुमको कुछ नहीं आता, you guys are useless, which is the biggest complaint. You go and search, like most Indian CEOs will be always complaining, these people are unemployable, these people don't know what they're doing, college में पता नहीं क्या पढ़ाई करते हैं ये लोग. Correct. So that is that one major challenge India has, where the average quality of education is not that high. So once they go to these premier institutes, they are like, I don't care if this man's not a genius, at least he or she is better than the average janta that I'm finding in the market. That is why they are posted ahead of others, frankly speaking. But once you're inside a company and you start making the company money or helping them achieve their objectives, right? There's nothing stopping you from rising to the top. That I assure you. Okay. GK is like, I'm kind of introvert. Should I consider sales and marketing for specialization? You can, but you can be introvert. You can be anything. Lil Uzi Vert. But you, as long as you do your job properly, you will succeed, right? But introverted folks mostly sales, not so much, but not a rule of thumb, right? Not really. I have seen you and few others. Vidya 04. I've seen you and few others tell to not call them sir. Why and how to do that if someone's way too older than us? I know it's not related, but I think there is no video where I can ask. No, this is actually a good one. Actually, even on Twitter, I was searching today. I was reading something, and someone is like, "Sir, क्यों बोलते हो इतना? Colonial legacy and this and that." So I'll give you a funny example, right? Like, um, हम जब क्रिकेट खेलते हैं हमारी कॉलोनी में, सो आई एम फनीली इनफ वन ऑफ द यंगर वंस बिकॉज आई प्ले विथ लाइक दीज 35 40 45 ईयर ओल्ड फोक्स, राइट? तो उनको कभी कभार आई आई कांट कॉल देम बाय द नेम्स, मुझे अजीब लगता है. इट्स आर कल्चर, राइट? सो मैं उनको सर ही बोल देता हूँ, कभी कभार उनका नाम बोलता हूँ, उसके आगे सर डाल देता हूँ. लाइक कि चलो यार कोई बात नहीं, मेरा क्या जा रहा है, बिकॉज इट्स सेफ, इट्स कंसिडर्ड सेफ इन इंडिया because they are our seniors, and I don't trust how they will take it if I call them by their name. But if you go and work with people in the US or in the West in general, right? You work with them, and if you call them sir, they will just look at you like, what's wrong with you? Like, call me by my name. बड़े से बड़ा CEO बोलता है. In fact, the worst way to offend a CEO आजकल is to call them by, call them sir. उल्टा हो गया. But that is on a probably younger generation of CEOs, I would say, or those CEOs who constantly deal with Western and European folks, right? Because I worked in IT, right? Because मैं पहले मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में काम किया, वहाँ पे सब सर, हमको छोड़ के साला दुनिया सर है वहाँ पे. तो वी वर सर सर सर. आई जॉइंड एजेंसी, दे तो वर लाफिंग एट मी. एड एजेंसी में तो हंस रहे थे, सर का है, पागल हो गया क्या साले. एंड देन आई वाज लाइक, ठीक है, आई एम बैक अगेन इन कॉर्पोरेट. अभी यहाँ पे भी सर होगा. बोलते हैं नहीं बेटा, गलती से भी सर नहीं बोलना. एक बार तो मेरे पे चिल्ला दिया था एक बंदे ने, बहुत सीनियर बंदा था, वो तो बोलता है सर वर नहीं बोलना, बिकॉज it shows that you have not earned your position. It was just given to you, because sir is basically a knight, right? You're knighted. It's a knighthood. Okay. So if you see the prime minister of UK, his name is of England, sorry, his name is Sir Keir Starmer, right? He's knighted. So over there they are very class conscious that way. So they are like, just call me by my name. So it's also class issue, so remember that much. In general, if people are young, just call them by the name Vidya. That's what I'll say. Cool. Now I am looking at other questions. Akshat is like, मैं तो चंपक पढ़ता था. Yes, Champak was awesome. Yeah. I loved Supandi from Tinkle, by the way. Rohini is like, buddy, don't you mind if you had not good rank in MBA, and what would you have done? Yeah, perfect. That's a great question, dude. Like, I was like going to get into any, it's not about rank also, right? It depends about a lot of things in India, especially in India, we have a lot of other things, right? Like entrance exams everywhere have a challenge. By the way, people talk, I don't like to talk about this topic, but in the US, it's called affirmative action. In India, it's called reservation, and also like diversity and inclusion and all of that. So it is, these are very controversial topics. So you need to understand that everyone has certain advantages and disadvantages in this country, right? And in this world, for that matter. In the US, Barack Obama, right? He basically got in there because of affirmative action, and right now it was cancelled by the Supreme Court over there, right? And but there are so many other ways in which you can enter a university in the US. By the way, how many of you know, in all the prestigious universities in the US, you can enter if your parents were students? There is a quota just for those people whose parents went to that college. Remember that much, right? So yeah, if I didn't have entrance exam का मेरा नहीं हो पाता क्लियर, मैं जॉब में घुस जाता यार, वापस जॉब में घुस जाता मैं, या फिर मेरे को जो भी रैंक वाला कॉलेज मिलता मैं उसमें चला जाता. बट मैं बैठ नहीं सकता भाई, मुझे कुछ करना है, या तो पढ़ाई करो या तो काम करो. ठीक है, ड्रॉप लेके एंट्रेंस एग्जाम क्या दे रहे हो यार. सो देयर इज दैट. Shrikant Pawar is like, two of my friends are preparing for banking exams since 2021, since 2021, almost 4 years. And they also suggest please don't prepare for these exams, but they themselves are not coming out of the trap of these exams. See, my life, my rules, their life, their rules, right? So we should not go about judging other people, but I एक दो बार बोलने का लोगों को कि guys क्या कर रहे हो, एंड किसी ने नहीं सुना कोई बात नहीं, थैंक यू, इट्स देयर लाइफ, यू कांट गो एंड चेंज इट. एंड बैंकिंग एग्जाम्स, दिस एग्जाम्स एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, अगर आपको वो कहीं काउंट हो रहा है कहीं और तो करो, नहीं तो मत करो गाइस. I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying, because it's winner take all. It's winner take all, right? And don't judge yourself based on whether you clear or don't clear an entrance exam. That's what I will tell you. So yeah, Ajay Soni is like OPS and HRM specialization thoughts. I don't know what is OPS, operations, HRM, human resource management. They're amazing if you want to do them. Nothing like it. In fact, I would say HRs are overhated in this country. I want to make a video on that. You will realize the importance of a HR once they do not exist or just exist on paper. The day you will meet a really powerful and impactful HR is the day you will thank the gods, is what I'm trying to tell you. So anyway, Akshat is like, bro, I'm pretty interested in finance field. Should I consider MBA or CFA or any other NISM certification? Any other thingy or recommendation? See, all when I was doing my MBA, right? उस वक्त मेरे क्लास में एक बंदा था. I mean, he's still a friend, very good friend. He was a CFA 3 and a CA. और वो जमनालाल बजाज में finance MBA करने आया. So clearly an extremely extraordinary individual, right? And वो मतलब वो तो अलग ही था. And we had like 2, 3, 4 more other CAs. हमारा बैच साइज छोटा होता है compared to IIMs. So I will say there were so many people around us who are like CFA 1 तो कर ही लेते हैं, because it's like it's a good thing, right? If you want to show that hey मैं finance का कुछ कर रहा हूँ, या मुझे कुछ करना है, so that CFA is a great exam. I mean, some say it is like उसका value कम हो गया है, dilute हो गया है, money laundering मतलब money minting है and all of that होगा, you know, but at least it carries some weight, I personally feel, because MBA तो is a full time thing यार, CFA is a certification, right? And it's well rounded and well considered, well regarded. So probably a CFA to start off with, and it will help you with your MBA also, by the way, your CFA, because आपका प्रोफाइल तगड़ा हो जाता है उससे. अजय सोनी इज लाइक फ्यूचर सस्टेनेबल. यार क्या बोल रहा है, कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है, बट ओके. सुवार्ता विश्वास, folks, if there are any questions you want me to ask, let me know. Otherwise 12:30 बज चुका है. मैंने अपने बीवी को बोला था मैं सोएगा 40 मिनट पहले. तुम देख लो, मैं ठीक है. सुवार्ता विश्वास इज लाइक, I'm from a medical background. I'm thinking for doing HCM. Is it good? I'm doing chambers beside for side income, preparing for CAT to get good grade. Like, dude, what is HCM? Full form likho, folks, please. And guys, if you are here first time, please subscribe. Really glad you guys are here. If you मतलब whatever, and also 12:30 बजे हम सब हैं. मज़ा आ रहा है, बट थोड़ा लाइक कमेंट सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, थोड़ा थोड़ा रिएक्ट कीजिए, अच्छा लगेगा एल्गोरिथम को. अभिजीत चौधरी, शुड आई राइट कैट एट 26 एज? दिस विल बी माई सेकंड अटेम्प्ट. आई हैव 27 months of work ex. Will I be too old among others in MBA batch? 26 is young, Abhijit. I hope you're still working, right? See, Abhijit ka profile dekhiye guys. He is like 26, he has 27 months of work experience. It's great, it's fantastic. Go for it. You should give your entrance exam. क्या आप जाओगे तो 27 पे आप एंट्री मारोगे, by the time your placements happen you're 28 and a half or something. Why not? Please go for it. Go for it. And if you think you're too old for MBA, I made a video just yesterday or day before, I've lost count, watch it. Rohini is like, dude, main problem is there are not enough jobs in the market, and in private jobs there is no security. Sometimes even salaries are not paid like Byju's. I completely agree. There are not enough jobs. Yeah, that's a failure of the Indian economy. They are calling it jobless growth. It's happening. We need more private investment. We need more jobs in private sphere. Yeah, that's a huge problem. और अगर जो भी है वो कम पैसा देता है, that's the game we'll have to play. People will have to play. Sorry. So that is that. Okay, Vidya is like healthcare management maybe. यार ये सब जो एकदम IT management, healthcare management, insurance management, I don't understand these things. I personally feel they are too niche, but if it works out for you, why not? But once again, I'm not qualified to comment on this because mera knowledge kam hai. I have the humility to accept I have less knowledge on certain things. So speak to someone who actually knows about this part, right? So yeah. KP is like, who will win Champions Trophy? India, definitely India, bro. श्रीकांत, बिकॉज बाकी का पब्लिक तो सीरियस है. देख, वो ट्रेविस हेड एक आदमी था जो हमको हरा सकता था, वो चला गया, तो वी आर विनिंग. Shrikant Pawar is like, hi, hi. Soumik Chakraborty, after an MBA, is it possible to switch to a digital marketing job? Does this field pay well? If yes, what kind of a role uh, should I look for? I completed my MBA in 2024 from a reputed B school. So if that is the case, Shamik, you would already know that you can totally do that. You can switch to a digital marketing job any day of the week. It is one of the, not simple, not easy, but है, मतलब एंट्री बैरियर उतना नहीं है डिजिटल मार्केटिंग को. Does this field pay well? Depends if you're in a tactical role or a strategic role. Remember one thing with digital marketing though, you're judged completely on numbers. It's like sales. It is the closest you have to sales in marketing. Okay. Within digital marketing also, what happens is you have to balance creativity along with numbers. So be careful because both of those things are difficult, right? Both of those things are pretty difficult. So is it a strategic role, tactical role? Depends. And performance marketing and all, content marketing, आप किस में जाना चाहते हो? You should focus on that, right? And that's the most important thing. And if you have completed MBA in 2024, it's been 6 months, 7 months since you have graduated, 7-8 months. What's up? What have you been doing since then? That also matters. But yeah, it doesn't actually. It's only 6 months, so who cares? Yeah. Swayam Dipta Biswal. I am a working professional having 3 years of experience. Should I go for full-time MBA or executive MBA? By 3 years है तो full time कर ले. Assuming your personal life situation is normal, right? Like because some people are like, यार मैं full time नहीं कर सकता, so मुझे executive करना पड़ेगा. So those people have to do that. But यार 3 साल के experience is fantastic. Go for it. क्या कर रहे हो आप? So yeah. Rohini is like, if you were the HRD ministers, what measures would you take to solve this situation? अरे मेरा interview हो रहा है इधर. But no, Rohini, that is a good question. Now, what I would definitely do is, but here's the thing, right? Blowback to hoga, correct. But while we are thinking out loud, I personally would do human resource development wise. So I would firstly do one thing which is already happening, by the way, more or less, but it's not completely done. Your UPSC ka jo entrance ka score hai na, that should start being applied for other colleges ka entrance exams. Okay. If you have a certain percentile in UPSC, okay, if you have this rank in UPSC, even if you haven't cleared to become an IS and all of that, you should be eligible to translate those marks, to get into a certain college, your MBA college or whatever college it is, right? Because these, or at least enter the process of that college. Like for example, you will see there are so many MBA colleges in India. They are like, हम CAT भी accept करते हैं, हम GMAT भी accept करते हैं, हम ये भी accept करते हैं, वो भी accept करते हैं. Based on those other 17 entrance exams का marks, we will accept you in our process. और वो process में GDPI वगैरह होगा. UPSC के जो भी लोग हैं जिनके इतने entrances होते हैं, इनके marks should start getting accepted in these college entrances because you need to give people an incentive and an exit. देखो कभी, always de-escalate the situation in life. Give people that dignity to leave without feeling insulted, right? And give that to yourself also. So that is the first thing I would do. Second is I'll keep a cap. Like after 30, you can't give these entrances. Like you just can't. If you're developing human resource, right? HRD. So what the hell are you doing if people are 36 years old and giving those entrances? What the hell are you doing? So that's what I would honestly do. I would probably also reduce the number of attempts that are allowed. So that is exactly what I would do. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. Swayam Dipta Biswal. I'm currently preparing for CAT. Should I invest my time in doing that or go for executive MBA? मैंने बोला ना भाई पढ़ाई करो यार. मतलब प्रिपेयर काम भी करो, एंट्रेंस का भी दो ना, देखो ना कितना आता है आपको, कितना होता है आपसे. फाइन, दैट्स कूल. Sham STBZ. I'm pursuing business analytics course. I have completed my BTech in 2023. So now should I take WorkX in business analytics or should I go for MBA this year? I'm confused. If you have done your BTech in 2023, आप 1.5 साल से क्या कर रहे हो, sir? In fact, if you have completed in 2023, almost in 3 months, you will have completed 2 years since graduation. So shams, um, if you can get into an MBA college, go for it. But work experience थोड़ा सा would help you, I guess. But हाँ, but कहीं तो काम करो या फिर पढ़ो. Okay, either of those. Ritik is like, I am 24 years old, physics neat teacher. Can give 1 hour for CT. Saturation आ गया है 25 lakhs per annum, 6-7 hour teaching job. Fantastic, yeah, you are earning quite a bit, Ritik. Congrats. I think, yeah, saturation आता है, demotivation होता है. That's life. From Iceland to Kanyakumari to New York to Tokyo, people get saturated in their jobs. The money stops mattering. That's human. But if you're earning well, fantastic. I think that's awesome. Shrikant is like, one personal question. Your portfolio is down by how much percentage? If you want to answer, it's fine. Shrikant, मेरा जो परसेंटेज पोर्टफोलियो है, मैं देखा भी नहीं कितना डाउन है. मैं प्रिटेंड कर रहा हूँ, है ही नहीं. बस लाल है, मेरा पोर्टफोलियो लाल है, बस उतना हो गया. जीजी इज लाइक बीटेक 2016 सिंस 2025. Yeah, BTech 2016 since 2025. I have 3-year gap, 4-year business, 2-year tech support, work experience, aiming for sales and marketing in ISB. If you can clear the entrance exam and the GDP and VAT, whatever they have, you should go for it. You should go for it. But 3 years gap, I'm not saying it will be against you, but justify it. Prepare an answer for it, right? And don't do a 3-year gap. So Kalpesh is like, given my mechanical engineering background and current role in compliance risk management at an MNC, should I pursue FRM, CFA or MBA? It could be anything. Yeah, that I can't answer. You can't listen, folks. You need to take decisions in life with some level of what I want to do, not what I should do. आपको क्या करना है लाइफ में? आपका कुछ बोलता है कि नहीं? You should ask yourself also a little bit. जहाँ ट्रेन जा रही है वहाँ घुस गए, then get into any bloody train, you will reach anywhere, right? So if you don't know where you want to go, just get anywhere, it will take you there. So that's the thing. Ritik is like, or invest completely in teacher, later own coaching. Sorry, I didn't get your question. Ritik is kya? Sorry, Ritik, don't divide your questions. Okay, Abhijit is like, JBIMS uses UPSC mains course to give calls for MSc Finance, and there are also colleges in DU doing the same. Akshat has also said the same. I'm so happy this is happening, but we need more and more colleges to do this. We need this to become a mainstream thing, right? Tomek is like, I'm currently working as a management trainee in a publicly listed metal manufacturing company in the sales and marketing domain. Congrats, Somek. I'm trying to switch, but due to lack of relevant work experience in digital marketing, not getting any offer in hand. Samik, start doing certification courses and free certification courses at first. आपका पैसा बचाइए, आपका टाइम बचाइए, आप फ्री सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्सेज करेंगे. मैंने एक वीडियो बनाया कि सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्सेज फॉर मार्केटिंग. यू कैन चेक इट आउट, और यू कैन चेक एनी अदर वीडियो, और यू कैन सर्च ऑनलाइन फ्री डिजिटल मार्केटिंग कोर्सेज. Do them for free, understand, learn things, right? You're already in the sales marketing domain of a publicly listed metal manufacturing company, right? So you have that background any which ways. So keep that in mind. You can use it to your advantage and do those certifications, and then you can probably also show some practical usage. कोई दोस्त वोस्त होगा ना, उसका मतलब उसका कुछ एड्स वैड्स रन करो उसके अकाउंट से. मैंने की है for my friends who have some a business of theirs and all of that. Like side mein project karte raho chota mota, see what works out and all, and keep interviewing, keep seeing what's working out, what's not working out, right? So that's that. Abhijit Chaudhary, no, I think I took that. Shams, I was preparing for SSC CGL government exam. Since 1 year before that, I worked as technical trainer for 6 months after graduation. Technical trainer. What does technical trainer mean? You mean ये gym trainer? I don't know. I'm so sorry. But yeah, आपने gap लिया था basically. You were preparing for government exam. You should do it. You should prepare for exams, but you should have something going on your side, guys. So that's the thing. Yeah. Divyan Singh message retracted. Manit Many. I have GMAT focus exam coming up. Wish me luck. All the best, Manit. Go for it. Rohini is like, bro, in MBA, GD, and PI, what do they look out for? That's a video I will make later. Akshat is like, bro, life band karo, BV maregi. Yes, I know. Divyansh is like 10th 58.8, 12th 67.8, BCom 60.8, 2 years of work ex. Should I prepare for CAT? Because everybody is telling me to join a tier 3 college for an MBA. I'm a male, 22-year-old, general, and broke. Yeah, 22. Why are you writing broke? Everyone is broke at 22. It's okay. It's cool. Don't judge yourself because you don't have money at 22. Relax. You're cool. So, Divyansh, um, if you just prepare for CAT, what do you want to do, right? Is it an MBA that you want to do? You can. आपने BCom किया, you can probably join finance somewhere as a entry level guy, right? And you have 2 years of work ex, right? What work ex do you have? That is also important, right? That is also important. So put that out there, and if you want to prepare, you can prepare while working. घर पे बैठ के नहीं पढ़ने का, ठीक है, फालतू का. Don't break your momentum, I would say. मतलब do what you want ultimately. That's just me. Kush Kataria. I just snapped since I had college and exams during CAT. I got shortlisted for SID TM. I've given the interview and might clear it if it is not worth doing MBA in tier 3 4 or take 1 year off. Why do you want to take 1 year off? Get a job and prepare for your entrances. God damn it. Somek is like currently pursuing MICA digital marketing course. It's charging a lot, but I'm considering as an investment. Hope MICA will add brand value in my CV. Yeah, I hope so too, Somek. I hope so too. I hope you're getting some practical experience also with it. That is the most important part, right? Some project or capstone project or something, if they're making you do, that would be very helpful, right? KP is like, oh, by the way, and Somek, if you want to move your domain, if you not your domain, if you want to move your profile, you want to change your designation, you might have to probably take a pay cut. Are you ready for that? उसी सैलरी पे मिल गया, फैंटास्टिक. उससे ज़्यादा मिल गया, अमेजिंग. बट कीप multiple angles with you, right? KP is like, do MNCs offer you abroad positions anymore after working there for a few years? Yes, it depends on which companies you work for, KP. If you work for an IT company, if there are roles over there, they will do that. If it's a normal manufacturing company, why the hell will they send you outside? They have no incentive. Paying you in dollars is expensive. Paying you in rupees is not. So yeah. And next is Ajay Soni is like, oh wow, it's over 1 hour. I'm stopping the stream. KP is like, do MNCs off? Okay, sorry. Ajay Soni is like, profile weightage is too much in MBA exams. Yeah, it wasn't the case before. Now it is. Gray is like, how did you get the motivation to start YouTube on the side? Dude, मैं बचपन से बहुत बकवास करता था, blah 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 blah. I started this channel in 2018. Frankly, I personally, when I started, there were no YouTubers in, no podcasters in India as many, जितने आज है. So I started in 2018, honestly, and कोई नहीं था उतना. And unfortunately, I didn't continue, and I just restarted recently. I was like, I need to do something. I need to do something. That's my motivation. Ritik is like, preparation difference between CAT and CET questions level. Hey, difference है, but वो difference सबके लिए है. Remember that much. AI also is like, BMS marketing के बाद sales job मिल रहा, सब बोल रहा sales job सबसे बेकार होता है, कभी मत करना, बाकी अकाउंट में वगैरह तो वीक हूँ. देख लो तुम्हारे सेल्स. I want you guys to do this. Check all the big CEOs and see how many of them have done sales. 99% of those people would have done sales. Go and check it out. Rohini Subramaniam is like, what would you recommend, MTech or MBA? As I've heard, MTech is not regarded as MBA. Those are two completely different things. MTech किधर है, MBA किधर है? If you are into technical field, then MTech makes more sense. If you're on the management side, MBA makes more sense. बट हाँ, MTech का उतना वैल्यू आई हैवंट सीन. बट MBA ऑल्सो कहीं यहाँ वहाँ से करोगे, उसका क्या वैल्यू है? खुश कतारिया, वेल या दैट्स माई क्वेश्चन. 1 year वर्क वाइल प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर MBA on a tier 3 4 college. 1 year work while preparing. Give it another shot here. You just give. If you're young, if you have years on your side, go for it. Ritik is like, I'm in Akash Institute, CEO is JB alumni. Nice. Manit is like, अगले दुजॉय दत्ता बनोगे आप. Who's दुजॉय दत्ता? Who's that? Let me Google दुजॉय दत्ता. Indian author. Oh, okay. ये अरे वो दुर्जॉय रे भाई, दुर्जॉय दत्ता है वो. ये Is that who you're talking about? वैसा वो romantic stories वगैरह लिखता है वो है क्या? So, but I don't know how is that related. But anyway, folks, one thing, I will be a little busy next week. I will be traveling. So, in fact, day after tomorrow or tomorrow onwards, in fact, I will be traveling. So I might not be able to go on live, but if I do, I'll go on my phone. So let's see how it works out. But if you have any new topics you want me to talk about, please put it over there. And follow me on LinkedIn. मतलब connection request भेजने का point नहीं है, just follow me on LinkedIn. Follow me on Instagram for that matter. देख लो, so that would be helpful. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, AI lols, your question about sales. Yeah, I'll answer that later. Yeah, but yeah, without MBA, with MBA and all, MBA के बाद भी sales ही कराएंगे आधे लोगों को, याद रखो. So anyway, cool. Thank you, folks. This has been fantastic. It has lasted for 1 hour 5 minutes. Oh wow, it's been long. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Good night. Take care. See ya.